It was a cold night on Valroy Road. The empty, dark street was silent until a car slowed down. The driver tossed a cardboard box with a dog and puppies out of the car. Then, the car sped away, leaving the animals scared and alone in the darkness. But before we go deeper into the story, make sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe. Let's continue the story. The 3-year-old mother dog named Naomi was alone in the dark, empty street. Despite her own injuries and hunger, her only thought was to protect her puppies. She frantically moved from one to the next, trying to gather them close. The tiny puppies, so vulnerable, cried out, their soft whimpers blending with the howling wind. A passerby driving home late noticed something unusual on the side of the road. He slowed his car and squinted through the darkness. His heart sank when he realized what had happened. Without hesitation, he called McNeely Family Rescue and Sanctuary, describing the scene in a voice thick with emotion. The rescue team, known for their swift action, immediately jumped into their truck and headed to the location. When the rescue team arrived, they were met with a heart-wrenching sight. Naomi, thin and injured, was desperately trying to gather her scattered puppies. She was malnourished and had scars from past injuries, making her condition dire. Despite their sadness, the rescuers acted quickly and carefully. Upon checking, they found only 2 of her puppies still alive. Sadly, the other 5 hadn't survived the fall from the moving car. It was a deeply emotional moment for everyone involved. Despite the loss, the rescuers focused on saving the remaining puppies. They named them Tokyo and Zorro, both showing signs of soft tissue damage, but alive, thanks to Naomi's protective care. The team worked swiftly, knowing time was critical. They gently lifted the puppies, wrapping them in warm blankets, and reassured Naomi as they guided her into their truck. Her eyes seemed to convey a mix of trust and desperation, understanding that these strangers were there to help her and her pups. Back at the sanctuary, the team immediately got to work. They gave Naomi and her surviving pups the medical care they needed. The sanctuary's warmth and the gentle touch of the rescuers brought comfort to Naomi, who had endured so much. Her resilience amazed everyone, and each day, her bond with her surviving puppies grew stronger. The community responded with overwhelming support. Donations poured in, and volunteers offered their time and resources. As Naomi and her pups recovered, the sanctuary stayed committed to educating people about animal cruelty and promoting compassion. Plans were made to install cameras on Valroy Road to prevent future acts of cruelty. The story of Naomi and her puppies became a powerful example of compassion and teamwork. Each morning, Naomi lovingly nudged her puppies, urging them to eat and play. Tokyo and Zorro, once fragile, grew stronger and brought joy with their playful antics at the sanctuary. April McNeely, the sanctuary's founder, often thought back to that fateful night. "There's no excuse for treating animals like this," she would say, her voice filled with sadness and determination. The sanctuary became a place of healing, not only for Naomi and her puppies, but for everyone involved. Volunteers, once disheartened by cruelty, found renewed purpose, knowing they made a difference. A touching moment occurred when a local school visited. The children, moved by Naomi's story, brought handmade blankets and toys for the puppies. As they sat in a circle, gently petting the dogs, a healing atmosphere enveloped the sanctuary. Naomi, typically cautious, sensed the kindness and nestled into the children's laps, her eyes closing in contentment. The sanctuary also received support from local businesses. A nearby pet store generously donated food and supplies, while a veterinary clinic offered free medical checkups for all the animals at the sanctuary. These acts of kindness not only provided essential resources, but also deepened the community's connection with the sanctuary. Naomi's inspiring story resonated far beyond the local area, touching hearts worldwide. People from all over expressed their admiration with messages of support and donations. The sanctuary's social media pages buzzed with comments and shares, each one highlighting the impact of Naomi's journey. One memorable day, a family visited the sanctuary, captivated by Naomi and her puppy's story. They had followed her progress and felt a strong bond with her. After several visits to ensure compatibility, the sanctuary happily approved the adoption. Seeing Naomi and her puppies embark on a new chapter with their loving family was a poignant moment for the sanctuary team. Though they would miss them, knowing they found a caring home made it a joyful farewell. The sanctuary continued its mission, driven by Naomi's inspiring story. They launched new educational programs to raise awareness about animal cruelty and responsible pet ownership. Collaborating closely with local authorities, they advocated for stricter laws against animal abandonment and abuse. Meanwhile, Naomi flourished in her new home, thriving under the care of her loving family. Updates from them showed a happy, healthy dog surrounded by love. Tokyo and Zoro, Naomi's resilient puppies, grew into playful and affectionate dogs with unique personalities. Their family regularly shared photos and videos with the sanctuary, reminding everyone of the incredible journey they had embarked on together. Naomi's tale became a symbol of hope and a call to action for change. It illustrated that even in the darkest times, there's always room for light. Fueled by community support and stories like Naomi's, the sanctuary's work continued to make a meaningful impact, one rescue at a time. Her story remains a powerful testament to the profound difference compassion can make. So, that's all for today. What are your thoughts about this story? Tell us in the comment section below, and if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Your support means so much to us. Until then, take care and thanks for watching.